Let's go to the next game. Speaking of the Cowboys, this was a strange one on Saturday where the Cowboys survived the Lions. After that failed 2-point conversion attempt, obviously some kind of strangeness going on with the calls and yeah, but mainly we'll start with you. How much of a threat will Detroit pose in the playoffs?
Oh, I mean, okay. First of all, we we talk about that call for a second.
Go ahead.
I like how the NFL is trying to sweep it under the rug. That he blatantly missed it on who checked in. That should have been a 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
It should have been. They should have had the lead with less than 2 minutes to go in the game. I think 40 seconds left. Actually, I think it was 43 seconds left in the game. Right? I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that should have counted. Well, what you've seen was the Detroit the Lions hanging there tough, the Cowboys, and the Cowboys are a player in the NFC. I think that Detroit can make some noise. Um, I I feel like we've all kind of disregarded them for the longest time. Like to us, it's always been, the Niners, and it's been Philly, it's been the Cowboys, it's been the Lions. But Philly's dropping. Now the 49ers are strong, but as long as you make it to the dance, man, you got a shot. Like no one's guaranteed a place in the Super Bowl. Anybody can have a bad game. So if Detroit is going to finally go to a Super Bowl, yes, they're going to need a little bit of help. I think they're good enough to beat Dallas. I think they're good enough to beat Philly. Do I think they're more talented than San Francisco? Absolutely not. So are they going to need a little bit of help? Are they going to need San Francisco to have a bad day? Yeah. Are they going to need a ball to bounce their way? They're going to need the calls to go their way? Yes. But I think they're a good enough squad to definitely make some noise in the playoffs.
Go ahead, Nestor.
Yeah, looking at the playoff picture, I'm thinking they would be going up against Green Bay if Green Bay wins. I think they can beat Green Bay. I agree with Milan. They can beat Dallas. Um, they can beat the Rams if it comes to that. It's just the 49ers, and from there, like Milan said, they have to have, like, San Fran has to have a bad day, and then or something, or maybe Jahmyr Gibbs goes off, and then you have St. Brown going off, and Goff throwing like these amazing passes. They could get it done. But I feel what realistically is going to happen is once they meet the 49ers, that's going to be it. But they have come a long way. I mean, I really didn't think I'd be saying that they'd be going up against maybe the 49ers, for the NFC. So gotta give credit where credit is due.
Yeah, I could see them beating a team that is on paper better than them, like Dallas. Because I mean, they should have won this game without a doubt.
Right.
And they've been in some pretty good games throughout this entire season, so they've shown that they can just kind of hang with the best of them. So, like a Philly or Dallas, I could see them getting the best of them and knocking them off and just kind of shocking the NFL world, especially Philly. Like I feel like Detroit really wants to match up against them somehow because I could definitely see the Lions beating them. Can't see San Francisco falling to Detroit, but some of those other teams, I could see that. So yeah, it wouldn't completely shock me if they fell into the NFC Championship game and made my preseason prediction correct. So we'll see what happens with them.
Your preseason prediction needs a lot of help, Jalen.
A tiny bit off topic, but just imagine if Baker Mayfield eliminates Philly.
We will get to that in just a
how hell will break loose in Tampa.
all I will say is that for all of us to agree that Detroit could make some noise, right? Is that none of us would be shocked if they somehow found themselves in the NFC title game, right?
Right.
Mm.
Like, and if we could see them there, that's a success.
Right.
That
Oh,
team.
yeah.
So,
It would be like they
That's definitely
finish
big.
the way that they started, which was no one thought they were going to beat the Chiefs in week 1. And that was like the big shock. So if they kind of come full circle and beat some team that they have no business beating, it'd be pretty funny, really.